In this video, I will talk about 5 top reasons why we should learn Python as a programming language. Before we talk about all these points in detail, I think it does make sense. We need to understand a little bit about the IT industry, what exactly is happening out there. In the age of the technology disruptions, enterprise either has to transform or perish. And the next wave of digital transformation is driven by the power of big data, artificial intelligence, and machine learning, and cloud. And Python is playing a significant role there. Python is best fit for machine learning and AI based projects. The reason behind this include its simplicity. It's very simple to learn, and there's a lot of complexity is hidden under those libraries. So all the complexity of the machine learning algorithm, for example, right? And apart from that, there's access to the great libraries and framework for the AI and machine learning. There's a flexibility, you can run on any of the platform independence, and there's a wide community support. So I think these are some of the reasons it adds to the overall popularity of the language. So here we go to discuss the 5 top reasons why you should learn Python. The first one is super easy programming language. So I think this is one of the easiest programming language somebody can learn. And if you have a choice of learning C, C++, Python, or any other language, I would say go for Python. So some of the few example on the right hand side, you can see 3 blocks, right? And you can see the how simple it is, plain English. For example, you want to write define the integer and the string, you just define x and y. There's no need to identify them as type variables. You can just print x and y, and the Python interpreter understands it very clearly. The same way, the second block, if 5 is greater than 2, print 5 is greater than 2, right? So it's a pure English, right? You can define multiple variables in a single line, and you can assign those variables. For example, the first name, last name, city. At the same time, you can define variables, right, in the same line. It's quite optimized, and you can achieve more with writing less. And thus, I think you can write faster, and with less code, you achieve more. The second point is robust standard libraries. So Python is an ocean of libraries that serve various purposes, and as a Python developer, you need to select the best of the best. And with massive library support, you need to write very less code, and with little you achieve more. For example, if you want to run a web server or want to run an application server, you can do that with very few lines of code after choosing the appropriate library. The same way, here I've listed the 10 top machine learning algorithms which you can choose, and based on your needs, whether you want to use the deep learning or you want to use machine learning or choose any of the machine learning algorithm, just use that library, and that's all. And the third topmost reason is the support of the open source frameworks and tools. There's a wide variety of IDE tools and the code editor. For example, PyCharm is one of the finest tools for using writing Python code. As an architect, if you're looking forward to the finest end-to-end 3-tier or entire architecture, and you're looking forward to some of the frameworks, and you want to accelerate the end-to-end software development, there are web development frameworks which you can utilize, from front-end development to the web server development, writing all the business logic with speed. And if you are looking forward to the proven data science tools for the deep learning, TensorFlow, you can find those great framework into Python. The machine learning libraries and all those algorithms using Keras, and there are many natural language specific tools and libraries which you can utilize, like NLTK and many more. Everything is available, and there are wide variety of framework available for the end-to-end web development, specifically for the front end and also the application server or the web server development. If you're looking for the game development, there are framework available. Mobile application specific things, there are framework. You need to choose. You need to make a choice. And at the last, the testing framework, right? I think if you want to do the test driven or the behavior driven testing, Python provides a great support, and there are very fantastic frameworks available there. The fourth topmost region is the data analysis and visualization. And when you think of data visualization using the big data solutions like Hadoop or Spark or any other big data solution, there's a massive use of Python libraries and Python code, right? And you write lesser and you achieve more. You write less code and achieve more. So that is one of the important thing. You want to create big data solution analysis, visualize the data in a great way and analyze it. Python is the way. And the last top most point, number 5, the Python is the language for the cloud computing. So any developer who want to do cloud computing, you want to program for the cloud, you want to write a Lambda function, want to do serverless implementation, want to write API function, business logic, he can use Python, and Python is the most preferred language there as well. Of course, you can debate. There are multiple support provided by different cloud providers, but Python is also one of the most used language for the cloud. So the conclusion is, if you want to simplify the complex software development, if you want to reduce the cost of the software development drastically, if you want to utilize the open source framework, the high quality industry proven software for the machine learning, for the deep learning, for implementation of the artificial intelligence into the software development, application development, the Python is the choice, and you must learn this language.